a swamp. However, there are exotic native species that love these conditions. So I joined Prem Subramanian, who's offered to take me with him to Florida's Big Cypress Preserve to hunt for orchids. It's a little early in the season for many orchids, but you never know. I might just get lucky. Is the trail like this all the way?
There are parts where it gets a little bit woodier.
Okay.
So here's a lovely thing to see. This is saw palmetto. Some of these plants could be hundreds of years old.
Right.
And they have a delicious fragrance, kind of a little bit of a coconut.
And is this indigenous to this part of the world?
Yes.
Do you think that the modern average American is in contact with the natural world?
I believe for the average American, probably they are not in contact with the natural world at all.
And what are the implications of that?
I think without an appreciation for nature, you don't really bat an eye when it's gone.
How did you get interested in orchids?
Orchids, they have so many different sizes and shapes, ranging from several that can fit on the head of a pin versus a large flower that has petals 3 feet long.
So it was a fascination with their diversity that got you.
Their diversity, as well as the interesting mechanisms that they have just to fool insects into elaborate traps where the only way out is exactly where the pollen is.
Right. I mean, I can see from the way you're talking that you still find these basic things completely absorbing and fascinating.
Yes, yes.
Would it be rude or fair to call you an orchid geek?
Oh, that would be a complete, accurate term.
Right.
Completely accurate term.
So now this is distinctly swamp.
Yes.
Lots of ferns, bromeliads, and just cypress knees to trip us up.
Yes, this area here has been nicknamed the Amazon of the United States.
Many of the orchids growing here are epiphytes, anchoring themselves to trees but rooting into the air. There's so much organic matter, it's like a sponge, isn't it? Here's an orchid. And here's an orchid in flower. Look. Look. Here.
Yes.
There we are. I found it.
You did. You beat me to it.
Which orchid is that?
This is the dingy starred orchid. Often they will have kind of a greenish tint with sort of a purplish tint to it as well.
Yeah.
I've never actually encountered one with that color scheme. I've always encountered them looking like this, a beautiful creamsicle orange with green lips.
Does it rely upon the dampness of the swamp? Does it need that humidity?
Yes, the water in the swamp acts as a temperature regulator.
What fascinates me is you clearly are prepared to fight through the undergrowth, to wade up to your waist in brackish water,
Yes.
find a little flower like that, and regard it as a complete triumph worth every penny and every ounce of effort.
Yes, absolutely worth the effort. I'm really happy just being in an environment like this.
Yes.
It is so beautiful. It is Florida the way it used to be. That long trek through the dense undergrowth and spongy swamp was, as Prem said, a privileged glimpse into the way Florida used to be. I find plant hunters fascinating, so whilst I was in Miami, I decided to visit the garden of a botanist and plant hunter who changed the face